J'ai rencontré un train de trois grands lois de ce gros chemin. Hey, bonjour!
Bonjour!
Say that with me. Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Yeah. And as we say in my country, Joyeux Noel. That means Merry Christmas. Now, let me ask, do you know who I am? Oh, some people call me Santa. I am known by many names. Here in France, I am le Pere Noel. Father Christmas, I am the good spirit of this season. And it is joy for me to see all of you in such good spirits. Now, I have another question for you. Have any of you, or your petit enfant, have you ever written a letter to my brother Santa Claus at the North Pole? You big people, you can read this too. Well, in France, if a child writes a letter to me, Pere Noel, and puts a return address on the envelope, the French government pays the postage on my reply. Not bad, eh? I get so many letters. I would like to share with you one of my favorites. It comes to me from a lovely little girl named Babette, who lives with her old Uncle Louis and her brother Francois on a farm near Le Beau, in the mountains of Provence. And let's we'll give you a bit of the flavor of the holiday season in France. Écoutez, listen. Dear Père Noël, even though my brother Francois says Christmas is for babies, I look forward to La Vieille de Petit Jésus and a visit from you. But of course she does. The watch night, Christmas Eve, the watch night. The watch night is a magical evening when my family and I sit in front of the fire, sipping hot cider, and Uncle Louis tells the story of the birth of the baby Jesus. She goes on to say that her brother teases her about all this. Francois, he does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Père Noël. But for me, nothing surpasses the magic of the watch night, of the fragile beauty of a child's face on Christmas morning. Alors, with Christmas still several days away, Uncle Louis has secretly decorated the tree, and Francois has helped Babette to set up the crèche. You know this word, crèche? The nativity scene, one of the most important symbols of Christmas to the French, even though it was invented by an Italian. St. Francis of Assisi, he's okay too. Now, you know the figures that go into the crèche, yes? Mary and Joseph, the wise man, the little drummer boy. Well, in Provence, where that comes from, the statues one puts in the nativity also include people from your village. The baker, the priest, little figures made out of clay called Saint-Ton. That means little saints. And Babette's wish for Christmas last year was that she would get yet another Saint-Ton to put into the nativity scene, as if it too was going to worship the baby Jesus. It's a nice custom, no? Last year, Babette was finally old enough to go to midnight mass with Uncle Louis. Oh, it was very beautiful. As Uncle Louis carried a newborn lamb to the priest to symbolize the Lamb of God, and then put it into a little cart for Babette to pull around the church for everyone to see, with shepherds playing flutes and drums. Then, after the Mass, they go home for le Réveillon, the big supper. Who likes to eat at Christmas time? Who likes to eat all the time? The French are not different. Last year, for le Réveillon, Babette, she had roast goose, pâté, le fromage. Oh, le fromage. Sounds very fancy, no? It means cheese. And for dessert, they had bûche de Noel, a cake shaped like a Yule log. Even Francois loves that one, plenty of things. Saint Babette put the little Santon of the Pere Jésus into the crèche. And enfin, the last she does before she goes to bed is to set out her shoes for me to fill with treats and goodies. Last year, Babette was a little devilish. This is the shoe I find near the fireplace with her name on it. If this is Babette's shoe, she's a grande Pierre, a big foot. The next morning, Christmas Day, Babette, she jumps out of bed, she rubs her eyes, she wakes up Uncle Francois to go with her to see what I have put under the tree. Oh, Francois, he takes his time. He does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Pere Noel, remember? But when the children go to the tree, they discover an amazing thing. Not one, but 3 Santons. 2 more even than my little friend had wished. Only one is carved to look like her Uncle Louis. Another looks just like her brother, doubting Francois. And another looks just like sweet little Babette herself. She concludes her lettre. So, you can see, I think Christmas is a very magical day. All I wish is a Christmas tree, Santon, and you, Père Noël, love, Babette. It's very sweet, no? And that, mes amis, that is a small taste of a French Christmas, seen through the eyes of a delightful little child. A sneaky one, but a delightful one nonetheless. Do you know, I have just received a letter from, can you guess who from? Francois, oui! He emailed me this morning. So, I think he believes in the Père Noel now. Just a little bit too, eh? And what of you? Do you believe in Père Noel? Yeah. Do you believe in Christmas?
Yes!
Then say with me, Merry Christmas in the language of my country. It is Joyeux Noël. Oh, good. Trois
Joyeux Noël.
Très bien. A joyeux Noël. A bonne année, everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Merci. Merci. Un faux moment. Ah oui, il y avait un faux moment pour les photographes. if anyone wishes a photograph avec le Père Noël, we will make a line, you see?